My name is Omapolo Ashayo, and I'm the CEO of Scaling Ideas Nigeria Limited. Scaling Ideas Nigeria Limited is a brand that registers businesses and companies with CAC. We also help brands to trademark their logo, trademark their name, also to file patent and copyright. Now, aside this, we also train individuals and businesses on how to register with CAC, and also how to file their trademark. This is an introductory video on how to do trademark registration yourself and also how to do for others. So before we go into the video on how to perform registration proper, I'm using this video to explain in details what trademark implies. Some of you watching this video are new to trademark. You don't know what trademark is all about. Some of you have been doing CAC before now, some have not been. So I'm going to try to relate some of the terms we're doing to CAC for those that have knowledge on CAC, so that it will be easier for you to understand. There are some similarities between trademark and CAC, very few. So I would try as much as possible to relate to CAC at times where there are similar things between them. So now I've drawn out an outline on things I want to talk about in this introduction to trademark. Now, I might point out some other things aside all these things I've outlined, but I hope to be able to cover everything that that involves trademark. Because one thing is, apart from knowing how to register, you need to know about trademark itself. You understand? And that's what I tell my students. Apart from knowing how to register CAC, you need to know about CAC. You need to have information. So by the time your client comes to you, you're not talking like someone that, you're not talking like a fool or like someone that doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah, that's the word. You're not talking like someone that doesn't know what he's doing. Imagine someone just say, I do trademark registration. I just come to, okay, what's the body in charge of trademark registration? Okay, what's the benefit of me doing trademark? Okay, what's the difference between me doing trademark and having, say, registration? And you cannot answer all that. The person looks at you like, oh, this one doesn't know what he's doing. So he's wanting to know how to register. It's another thing to know what you're doing entails, and that's the importance of this video. So I want you to really listen to this video. Take your time. Don't say, oh, it's not the registration, let me just jump it. This video is very important. Now let's get down to business. What is trademark registration? Now, from the word trademark can really be an English word, like trade and mark, like just taking it from this, like the mark of your trade. I think that actually tells us a lot about trademark, like the mark of your name, like a distinctive sign, a distinctive symbol, a distinctive trade, or a distinctive logo or design or phrase or slang that is identified with a person, a business, or even a product. That is, anytime anyone sees the sign, they know it's this person. Anytime anybody hears this slang, anytime anybody hears this phrase, anytime anybody sees this design. For example, if you hear something like everywhere you go, are we talking about MTN here? You understand? So distinctive phrase that anytime you hear about it, what comes to your mind is a particular brand. What comes to your mind is a particular business, a particular product. For example, anytime you hear big wigs, you are most likely talking about whiskey. Anytime you hear OBO, you are most likely talking about Davido. Understand? Anytime you hear something like, across other businesses too, like these are these musicians are already a brand, and those words are the awards that people have known with them over years. And most likely you will not see another musician just come and say I'm OBO, I'm big ways. Understand? And same applies with MTN too. You'll not see any brand just coming and say, everywhere you go. No, because this phrase I've now associated with them. Aside that, there's also some design. A brand can't just come and have an MTN, a logo that's very close to MTN, or very close to Glo, or very close to iPhone. No. Why? Because these logos have been trademarked. These logos have been trademarked. So that's okay, this is the mark of this particular business. This is the mark of this particular entity. So don't use this mark. So that's the meaning of trademark. Now, what are the types of trademark? What are the types of trademark? Now, there are a lot of things you can trademark. From what I've said, for the definition I gave for trademark, you would have seen from the definition I gave for trademark, I've mentioned some types of trademark, or let me just say some things that you can trademark. And one of the things I mentioned is what? Logo. You can trademark logos. You can trademark words, phrases. For example, the name of this company is Clean Ideas Nigeria Limited. So you can trademark Clean Ideas in the line of business. So this name is for us. We don't want any brand using Clean Ideas. We can trademark our logo. We don't want anybody using our logo. What else can you trademark? You can also trademark a combination of logos and words. For example, combination of logo and words. That is, after using my business logo, I can also trademark the name Scaling Ideas, and also trademark the logo. You can trademark certifications, stage name, which is also like words, stage names. So these are things that you can trademark. Now, I've been talking about types of trademark. Which body is in charge of trademark? Now, the body in charge of trademark is the Ministry of Trade and Investment. This body makes sure that names, words, logo related to business have been trademarked in Nigeria, and they are in charge of making sure that there are no clashes. There are no, it brings where this artist calls himself OBO, and that artist also, because it's further to his reach, calls himself OBO. Before you know it, there will be confusion. There will be confusion in the country. This one's one OBO, that one's one OBO, and then there might be different lawsuits and fights, dragons on a particular day. That's why trademark comes into, okay, this name you want to use, you register with the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment, and that name is only particular to you. So if anybody uses that name, that's an infringement on your trademark, and then you can send that person a cease and desist letter, and that person doesn't stop, you can sue such a person. Okay. There's one scenario in Nigeria that I do use to explain what trademark means, and that's the Sabinos and Picnic saga. Though not everybody heard about it, but for those who heard about it, one thing that Sabinos presented what it was is acceptance letter. So say, okay, I've already trademarked this name belongs to me. So that's to tell you how fast people, and it was not even it was not a brand name, it was not Sabinos or Mr. Money or Investor or whatever. He just trademarked something huge, like the phrase that made him blow there. So it trademarked that, okay, I was one who came up with this name. It was my idea, it's something that people knows me with, and then he trademarked it. And when Picnic actually used it, decided to sue them. So because he has already been given the right to the trademark. Now I'm still going to explain. I'm going to explain that. Okay. In trademark we have classes. Now I've talked about the body in charge of trademark. Now the trademark website is the IPO Nigeria, that's Intellectual Property of Nigeria. So no, it's like an intellectual property. So trademark, I'm going to add the link somewhere around this video. So IPO Nigeria. So this IPO Nigeria, they are in charge of registering trademark, and they are in charge of filing patents, and they're also in charge of filing devices. So now I'm still going to talk about the difference between all of these. I want to make sure I take this little by little so we don't get confused. So now, what is the process of filing trademark registration? Now to the process, we have the parts for those that are into CS registration. The processes are a little bit similar. We have the account creation. Now, in the account creation, you can create accounts either as an individual or as a corporate body. Either as an individual or as a corporate body. We have a video on account creation, so I'll talk about that. Now, after we are done with that, we have what we call a name search. Now, this part is very important because for those that have CAC knowledge, you can think of your name and think, oh, this name is just so unique, this name is just so different, this name was brought to me by an angel in my dream and nobody would have taken this name. And then you search on CAC and you see hundreds of names that have been taken. So as angel is appearing to you in your dream and revealing it to you, it has also been revealed to some people years back and people have registered it. So it's important for you to do a name search so you don't just waste money. It's important for you to do a name search so you don't just waste money. But now unlike situation whereby you do a name search from your online, you just you go to the CAC registry and just search if this name is available and then or you do the advanced search, then name substitution and search if a name has been taken or not. For trademark, is a different ball game. You have to do this. The search is being done manually. The search is not being done like online. So the search has to be done for you through that will be done at the registry, which is in Abuja. So the search cannot be done online. So, but if you're listening to this course, you have nothing to fear. We have someone who does the search for us at Abuja. So you just send the name forward to the person will do the search, and we'll let you know if the name is taken or not. The person charges for this search, but not something much, something very mega fee to search if the name is available or not. But now, unlike substitution, once you've done the search and then the name is free, most likely the name will be approved. There's nothing like the name is now being denied and the likes. So most likely the name will be approved. But at times before you get a particular name to use might be difficult. I know it's not like state registration. Probably you already have a brand of your own and you just want to register the brand, and then you've just tried it in a particular class and you realize this name is taken in that class. There's nothing else you can do. There's really nothing much of tweaking that you can do like CC registration. So most time you have to check other classes, and if you cannot see it in other classes, you may not be able to trademark that particular word. But for logos, for design, you can just we also do searches. For logo design, but most time your logos will always be different. It's only if you are actually taking a logo that is not yours, the logo most likely will be different. Now that's on name search. So once we're done with name search, we go to the registration proper. You will do registration proper. So once you're done with the registration, immediately you'll be able to download your acknowledgement letter. So immediately you'll be able to download your acknowledgement letter. Then you are done with the registration and you made payment, you'll be able to download your acknowledgement letter. So after downloading your acknowledgement letter, few days. Now, okay, let me talk about the duration. Okay, I'll talk about it later. So once you're done with the registration proper, you'll be able to download your acknowledgement letter. Once the registration is being approved, you'll be able to download your acceptance letter. Now, once you've downloaded your acceptance letter, you will now be able to apply for your certificate. Once you've downloaded your acceptance letter, you'll be able to apply for your certificate. So and the application for certificate is in process. Now, doing your name search will take let's say within 2 days to 1 week. As I said, it will be done physically. We have someone who help us fix that. It will be done physically and at a very minimal fee. Now, the registration itself takes like let's say 3 weeks, like 21 working days, 21 days to 1 month for it to be approved. Now, once that's been approved, another thing, another thing about the registration itself is that most time you need to fast track the registration. Because if you just do the registration and you leave, you registration may be there for a year without anyone touching it. So you have to fast track it. You have to push it for it to be approved in time. So once you're done and you already have your acceptance letter, the next thing that you do now, the payment for the registration proper is 16,500. So so once you're done and you have the acceptance letter, they are going to publish the name. They are going to publish the name in National Gazette. So once it's being published, there's a duration by which it's going to be there for the general public to see and check out. That's about a year. Take about a year for it to be there. I think it used to be 6 months. Now I take it by a year for it to be outside, and the reason for this is to make sure that it's not infringing on anybody's trademark. So people will check it. If there's any issue to be taken up, to make sure that okay, this name is actually there's no one using this name before now. Now, if you trademark for example, there have been someone that have been using a particular name and then you've trademarked it, people can still take it up with you to try to prove that okay, this name is mine, this and that. So at times it takes a long case to prove that. Then let me just drop this here. There's a duration for trademark. Once a name is being given to you, you have to renew the name after 7 years. So after 7 years, your trademark expires. So which means that at times there can be clashing. If someone is using a trademark probably for 7 years and then the person does not even renews 7-10 years after, 14 years after, the person doesn't renew. So there's probably that someone else may actually be able to register that trademark. So renewing a trademark is very important. Very important. There's a process for renewal on the portal, but we will not touch that in this course. We'll just talk about trademark registration. So after that, you can apply for the certificate. Most time people stop at acceptance letter. People stop because it's not easy for you waiting for a client for 1 full year for the certificate to be out. So most times I and most people we charge to the point of acceptance letter. We don't charge to the point of certificate. So registering during the process of account creation, I'm going to emphasize more on registering as a corporate body, so you'll be able to check out your past registration and okay, this registration is now due for certificate application. Then let me apply for it, inform the customer, inform the client, carry the client along. Now, the last one, there is difference between trademark and other registrations. So what's the difference between trademark and other registrations? So what makes trademark different from other registration? What makes trademark different from CAC? So what makes trademark different from CAC is that one, in CAC you register the name of the business. For example, this is what the difference between a trademark registration and CAC registration. The CAC registration registers the name of a business. So Skin and Nigeria Limited can be registered, but trademark with CAC, but trademark registers that name that is peculiar to us. It can be skin ideas that we want as a trade name. It may not be skin ideas, it may be probably skin ideas academy, probably something that people just know us about. You know, there's some brand that they are very popular, but you don't even know them. You only know some company, an expert. There's a company that owns Spa. People don't know about the company except when you want to transfer to them that is the name of the company. What people know is Spa. But it might not be Spa that's registered. ShopRite it may not be ShopRite that's registered with CAC. But ShopRite is what people know. So when they are trademarking, they're not trademarking that name registered to CAC. They are trademarking the name people know. So you can have a registered business, but under that registered business or registered company, you have series of trademark just on one company. Probably as you launch new products, as you come up with new things, you want to keep it that nobody else just come and uses it anyhow. That's when you do your trademark. So it's different from CAC registration. Also, remember you trademark your logo. Now, the difference between trademark and patent is that for patent is majorly for inventions. Probably you invent new things, you discovered a new way to do a particular thing, discovered a new drug, discovered some new chemical, new process, and new mixture of things. That's when you file patent. Okay, this is my invention, this is my discovery, so that someone else does not come and just say, oh, I did it, I owned it, I got it. Nobody will shout Eureka on what someone else discovered. You understand? So that's what patent. Then copyright. Copyright is usually for creative ideas, for books, for content, for creative works. That's okay, this work belongs to me. That's what copyright is. So now, what's the importance of doing a trademark registration? One, it's to avoid confusion. So we're not confused. We're not saying one MTN everywhere you go, another person NNN everywhere you go. So you can't just use it. You understand? So the name would have been secured and protected. And that is for you as a business. It protects you. It helps to. And some other people are not using your name and then making your profit. For example, someone else cannot just go and open an office and paint it with MTN with yellow color and put everywhere you go and start bringing people in and defrauding them. You claim, oh, this person is, no, this cannot be MTN office, or MTN quickly sue the person and kick the person out. So once you notice that once you have a copyright, once you have a trademark right, what you do, trademark will not be the one going to check that nobody uses your name. No. Of course, the person will not be able to register your trademark. The person will not be able to trademark that name again. But once you say that someone is using your trademark, what you do is you serve them a cease and desist letter. Stop it. This name is taken by me. Stop it. And then if not, then you can sue them. You can sue them and force them to stop using the name. Now, don't forget I said that it's important that you actually renew your trademark after 7 years. It's important that you renew your trademark after 7 years. Now, let me add it here. Every country have their trademark. So, if your name is trademarked within Nigeria, that doesn't mean someone else has not trademarked it outside the country. So, you cannot trademark your name here and then go outside the country and start fighting on that name. So some business actually, once they go global, they trademark their registration. They trademark the name across country. Now, one other importance of trademark is that it gives you an increased brand value. Like people value your brand more. For example, if you are seeing different OBOs, one OBO to the other OBO, like it's make it to lose value. It makes the name, the slogan, the slang to lose value because everybody's just it. When you see Nike shoe, and see that you may be trying to do other kind of sign and other, but that Nike logo, nobody else can use it because that logo is trademarked. So it offers protection to the brand, and then it gives the brand more value and of course more profit to the owner of the brand. So that's everything on trademark registration. I hope you really gained a lot from this video. Subsequently, I'll be dropping videos like this, or maybe not not to the course, but I'll drop it on my YouTube page. So I'm dropping it on my YouTube page, so you can search for Scaling Ideas Academy on YouTube, and then you see videos that we just talk. I can't exhaust everything that has to do with trademark. I can't. So as question arises from my student, I do upload videos that answers their question on YouTube. So you can do well to search for Scaling Ideas Academy on YouTube, and then you'll be able to see some other videos that will tell you a lot about trademark registration. So it's not something that we can cover in a single video. So continue the rest of the course. And if you don't get this very well, please watch it again. This is going to create like a background as you go through other videos. Thank you.